Hey, this is Thomas with Mr. Fix-All Home and Garden Incorporated in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're right smack in the middle of a large landscaping job that, of course, I booked last week, and got all my guys here and all the crew and all the equipment. And I said I'd show you a little bit about what's going on. You can see all the equipment in the background. Anyway, but I wanted to show you this house. I mean, this place is absolutely stunning. Hopefully the glare is not too horrible, but you can see the house on top of the hill. It's a 1 acre property, and there it is right there. 1 acre property. I've had this account for 3 years, and you know, sometimes the owner, he's a neurosurgeon and very sensitive. He's from India. Just a great guy, and you know, it's very difficult sometimes to get him to spend money, but he realized that it's time to fork over the big bucks if he wants to get a great you know, looking yard again to compete with his neighbors, because it is all about competition. And anyway, you know, and I was more than happy to oblige him and take his money and do the job for him. That's what I do, and this is a referral. This gentleman, I got him on a referral, and it was from another customer that I had that was also a landscape customer. And just to give you a little bit about my business, it's actually it's a home and garden, as the name would indicate. It's actually, I do home repair, renovations, and rot, you know, things of that nature, you know, mechanical repair. And also I do landscaping, so I'm a full service company. And not only do I do it for residential people, but I also do it for commercial and industrial. I had a couple of big accounts, but I used to do the Target stores, actually, exterior building maintenance, expansion joints, curbs, things of that nature. But the company that actually had the national contract, they lost Target. Target apparently cut way back on their budget. So, you know, in reality, I lost that gig. You know, it's 10 grand a year for me, and I lost another year-round contract. That was another 10 grand. So, you know, when you're starting a small business, you know, don't put your eggs all in one basket. It's very important that you just be very lean, but very flexible and diversified. And because when it comes right down to it, if you lose, you know, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, look, I'm canceling $20,000 for the contracts with you for 1 year, you know, there'd be some small business owners that would be devastated. And I'm not. You know, does it hurt? I mean, does it hurt my pride? Of course. You know, I don't want to lose anything, really. But, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. You got to just deal with it. And if you can't, you know, you're in the wrong business, you know, because like I've said in a couple earlier clips, you know, I can say no just as well as I can say yes to a deal. And the customer has that right too. They can say no, I don't like your price, or no, I don't like you, or, you know, whatever, you know, where the situation is. But when it comes right down to it, you know, business is business. You get it where you can, and don't let a couple of turndowns or a couple of rejections or cancellation of a contract get you down. The one thing about business is that you got to constantly, and I mean constantly, go after it. You know, I mean, I've seen, you know, a bunch of people walk in this neighborhood, the streets. They see my trucks, my name splattered all over the side of them, you know, Mr. Fix-All Home and Garden, you know, rigs all the way down the street, you know. And, you know, they can't help but notice. And then after the finished product's done, you know, hopefully they like it and they remember the name, and they'll call me and say, hey, I seen you in that neighborhood over there, and I'd like to get you to come over and take a look at my place. And that's what it's all about. I mean, you know, like I was saying about advertising, you know, the only money that I've ever spent is literally just stickering, you know, up the trucks and the vans. You know, that cost me a couple of grand to get all that done. But, you know, the business cards and everything. But when it came right down to it, I mean, I've never used any marketing. I've never used any website pages. I've never done any of that stuff. It was just when people saw my work, they liked it. So, I mean, you know, and that's the other thing, is you got to just set a quality standard. And once you get that quality standard established, you know, you got to stick to it. So that's what I do. Hopefully there's been a little bit of information here for you. Again, you know, just sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. You got to lose some contracts just because, you know, they want to get a better price, or they just don't like you, or, you know, something's going on. You know, somebody, you know, just says something negative about you, and, you know, and like I said, I can't please everyone, but I try. And when it gets to the point where, everybody just says, oh, this guy here's an idiot, you know, and he's not doing anything for us. You know, maybe I'll turn in my hat and, you know, sell my company to somebody else. You know, just if I'm not running it correctly, then it's my fault. You know, nobody else's. I can't blame the customer. I can't blame my workers. I can't blame nobody. I got to blame myself. You know, and that's one thing about ownership is, remember, take it like a guy. You know, take it on the chin. And if that's what you got to do, you know, you go out there and you get you some more business, and you just keep rocking and rolling. But anyway, I thought I'd share just a moment with this landscaping job. You can see the property is just absolutely huge. I mean, just and every house here has a minimum of 1 acre, and it's all landscaped out, and we're doing the best to make it competitive looking compared to the rest. Well, you guys have a great day. Again, this is Thomas with Mr. Fix-All Home and Garden in Raleigh, North Carolina, and you know, hopefully I can do some more series, and if you guys like them, I'll continue and start digging in deeper into what it takes to actually make one operate and make it successful. Y'all have a great day. See you later. Bye.